Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to make those super cute and super easy Christmas cupcakes. To make that, we're gonna need mainly two things, and one of those things is cupcakes. You can use any recipe or any flavor that you like, but if you're interested, I do have a playlist of cake flavors in my YouTube channel. The other thing that we're gonna need is marshmallow fondant. I do have a full video on how to make that, so I will link it down below in the description box, and I will also put it on the screen. We're gonna need a few colors, so also in the description box I will write each color that you're gonna need. Let's start with the Christmas penguin. For that, I started by covering a cupcake with black fondant. Next, I cut a heart out of white fondant and used an X-Acto knife to cut in a little bit more from the middle of the heart. I then used a little bit of water to attach the heart to the cupcake, and that makes the penguin's face. I used a little bit of black fondant for the eyes. I shaped the beak with orange fondant, and I used pink fondant for the cheeks. For the hat, I rolled out a little bit of red fondant, and it doesn't have to be in a perfect shape at all. I just used my X-Acto knife to cut out one edge in a curve so that can line up with the penguin's forehead. Next, I attached the red fondant on the penguin's head and folded the edges backwards and to the side so it could look like a Christmas hat. For the last step, I rolled out a white fondant with my fingers and attached a piece at the bottom and a little ball at the top. For our next cupcake, we have the easiest cupcake of this video, and it's a Christmas wreath. For this one, I started by covering the cupcake with white fondant. Next, I rolled out green fondant, and I used a smaller circle cutter to cut a circle. Then I used a piping tip to cut a circle out of the circle. Well, that's a lot of circles right there, but you get it. We're trying to end up with a wreath. Then to finish it up, I used red fondant to make the ribbon and the bow. Next, we have this adorable Gingerbread Man cupcake. For this, I started by covering a cupcake with light brown fondant. Next, I rolled out a white fondant with my fingers to recreate the icing part of a gingerbread man. So basically what I did was lined the head and a little bit of the neck. For the eyes and the mouth, I used black fondant, and then I used pink fondant for the cheeks. You can leave it just like that, but I decided to add a little bit more detail on the neck area. You know when you ice a gingerbread man and you do those little squiggly lines with the icing? Well, that's what I try to recreate. And last, but certainly not least, we're gonna make Frosty the Snowman. For this, I started by covering a cupcake with white fondant. Then I brushed everything with a little bit of water and added the eyes and the mouth with black fondant. For the carrot nose, I used orange fondant, and for the hat, I used black fondant. I used a bench scraper to create the hat because I thought it would give me sharper and straighter lines. So what I did was basically free-handed the hat, and I placed it on Frosty the Snowman's head with a little bit of water. And that's it for this video. All those cupcakes were super easy to make, so I hope you can recreate them at home. If you would like to see more Christmas desserts or treats, I have a playlist and I will put it in the screen right now. I hope you have happy holidays, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and turn on your notifications bell if you want to see more videos like this.